Today we're going to read a story called Quack and the Eggs. But first we need to do a little bit of word work. You're going to need your whiteboard, your marker, and your eraser. If you don't have a whiteboard, marker, and eraser, go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pencil and a pen. If you need to, pause the video. All right, our first word that we're going to practice today is the word there. Say it. Write it. There. It does start with a TH. There. Nice job. Go ahead and erase. The next word you're going to write is the word asked. Say it slowly. Write the sounds you hear. Asked. Check. Were you right? Asked. It sounds like there's a T, but it's an ED saying D. Asked. Nice work. Go ahead and erase. The next word you're going to practice is the word his. Think about how you know that word looks. His. It does not have a Z at the end. His. Write it. You're right. H-I-S. His. All right, your last word you're going to practice is the word will. Say it. Write it. Will. Check, were you right? Will. W-I-L-L. Will. Nice job. Go ahead and put the lid on your marker and erase your board. We have been looking at parts, word parts. So one of the vowel patterns is OU, says ow. So, ow. What does OU say? Ow. We're going to see that in one of our words today. So we're looking for parts or chunks in words we don't know. And we're going to use the parts we know to help us. So let's look at this word. We know the F says found. What's this word? Found. Found. Someone found something. Okay. Found. So the OU says ow. Here is another word that has OU. Let's say the parts we see. Out. Oh, that has out. This word is pout. Like when you're sad, you go, you pout. So in our story, Quack pouted. Pouted. ED is an ending or a chunk that you know. Pouted. So we have, you know the word out also. So you have outed. Pouted. Use those parts and chunks that you know to help you with words you don't know. Pouted. All right, the word we're going to play a game with today is a word you have seen before. What is this word? Yes, want. Now let's make sure we know the letters in order because we're going to play a game. W-A-N-T. Want. What's this word? Want. So we're going to play a game called What's Missing. So you need to pay attention to what's missing. Ready? What's missing in the word want? You're right. W-A-N-T. Want. Want. All right, you ready? I'm going to do it again. What's missing? Yes, the A is missing. W-A-N-T. Want. In our story, Quack wants to do something. Want. All right. You get to chance now to build this word want. If you have magnetic letters, You can build want. If you don't, you have those paper letters that I sent home, and you can build want on the table. Ready? Go ahead and build the word want. As you do it, say the letters. W-A-N-T, want. Slide your finger under it as you read it. Want. Push them up again. W-A-N-T, want. All right, are you ready to play mix and fix? All right, we're gonna mix it up. All right, now we're gonna fix it. W-A-N-T, want. All right, mix and fix again. Ready? See if you can beat me. Ready, set, go. W-A-N-T, want. Were you right? Great job. Next, we're going to read Quack and the Eggs. Here is our story called Quack and the Eggs. Let's take a quick picture walk and find out what happens in our story. So one morning, Quack found his big brother ready to go fishing, and he asks to go, but his brother tells him that he is too little to go. So Quack pouts because he is sad. Now he's found his big sister who's swimming in the water, and he asks her to play with him, but she also says, "I'm busy and I don't want to play with you today." Again, Quack pouted. Now he found his mom, but in this story they're calling her Mother Duck. So he's thinking maybe she will play with him. And he goes looking for her in the barn. And he finally found her in the hay loft, which is up high in the barn where they store the hay. And she's sitting on a big nest. And he asks her, "What are you doing? Why are you up here?" Why do you think Mother Duck might be sitting on a nest? Yep, there were eggs in the nest. So then Quack asks why she's sitting on the eggs, and she said she needs to keep them warm, and that his new brothers and sisters are in the eggs. Do you think Quack will be excited to have new brothers and sisters? I don't know. Let's keep reading. He says, "I do not want any more brothers and sisters." His mom laughs and said, "It'll be fun to have a big family." So every day, Quack goes and checks to see if the eggs have hatched. So he had to wait and wait. And one day he climbed up that ladder, and look what he found. 6 little chicks. And they ran up to him and said, "Peep, peep." And Quack's mom said that they like him. And she's like, "You're not my little duck anymore. Now you are a big brother duck." He's not sure. He's like, they are noisy. Too much peeping. So then Quack says that I am your big brother and you must listen to me. Follow me and I will show you all the good places. All right, now it's your turn to go back and read the story. When you're reading, I want you to make sure you look all the way through the word for parts you know. Like the OU chunk says ow. We're going to find that in a couple of words in our story today. And also make sure you think, does that make sense? And did it look right? All right, go ahead and begin. Quack and the Eggs. Now remember, when you're on the Literacy Footprints website, to make sure you click this check mark to show that you've read the story, and then it'll pop into your virtual book bag so you can reread it again. And if it was your favorite, you can mark the heart also. Thank you for reading with me. Next, we're going to do a little bit of writing. All right, so you just finished reading Quack and the Eggs. One of the things we're going to write about today is, how do you think Quack feels about being a big brother at the end of the story? So think about that. How do you think Quack felt at the end of the story about being a big brother? We know at the middle of the story he was not excited when his mom was telling him that he was going to have new brothers and sisters. Why do you think he felt that in the middle? Yeah, because his big brothers and sisters didn't want to play with him and they weren't being very nice. So he really didn't want to have any more brothers and sisters. But at the end of the story, when the new chicks hatched, he seemed kind of excited about being a big brother. So we're going to answer that question. How do you think Quack feels about being a big brother at the end of the story? All right. So you have your journal, which has a practice page at the top and writing pages at the bottom. On your practice page, let's practice the word Quack before you begin. That is his name, right? Quack. If it's somebody's name, what kind of letter does it start with? Does it start with a lowercase letter? No, it doesn't. You're right. We need to use a capital Q. Q-U. Quack. And I know from the story, I remember seeing CK at the end. Quack. Q-U-A-C-K. Quack. So I'm thinking, I might want to say that Quack felt excited, maybe? Maybe he felt excited. So if I'm going to stretch out that word felt, I'm going to do some boxes real quick so I can put all of the sounds that I hear in that word if I say it slow. How many boxes do I need? You're right, I need 4. And I'm still on my practice page. I wrote my 4 boxes at the top for felt. I'm going to say that word slowly and write the sounds that I hear. What letter do I write? Yes, F. Which vowel says like elephant? Yes, E. L. Yes, L. Felt. Yeah. So if I check that, I have F-E-L-T. Felt. So when I'm writing my story down here, I can start off by saying Quack felt, and then you can write about how you think he felt at the end of the story. Okay, go ahead and push pause so you can write about how you think Quack felt at the end of the story. As you're writing, make sure you stretch out words you don't know how to spell. So you're going to say them slow and write the sounds you hear like we did in the word felt. Okay, go ahead and push pause. All right, now that you're done, let's go over your checklist. You're going to need to draw those 7 boxes at the bottom. All right, we're going to double check. Did you use a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence? Give yourself a check mark. Next, did you use punctuation at the end of your sentence or sentences? Go back and look. Did you use a period, a question mark, or an exclamation mark? All right, the next one. Did you leave finger spaces between your words? So important. Good job. All right, your next one. Did you spell sight words correctly? Words that are in your green dictionary, are those spelled right? Double check. Did you use your best handwriting? I hope so. When you were done, did you go back and reread to make sure your sentence made sense? It's very important as an author to make sure it makes sense. And the last one is the target. Our target was to stretch out the words we didn't know. Did you go back and stretch out the words? You didn't know? Yeah. If you did, give yourself a check mark. Hopefully you have all 7 check marks on the bottom of your page. All right, thank you for reading and writing with me today.